die Sodex Innovation. Herr Ralf Pfefferkorn, ich darf Sie ganz recht herzlich begrüßen. Civil Engineering.
Yes.
Gucken wir mal, was da gemacht wird.
Genau, vielen Dank.
Bitte sehr.
Yeah, for everybody I will hold my presentation in English because sometimes it's even easier to understand me in English because I'm from Austria and my dialect can be pretty hard, so hello. So do I have to point somewhere for my presentation? Yeah, that's what I like. So, hello everybody, my name is Ralf Pfefferkorn, I'm CEO and co-founder of Sodex Innovations, and we digitize your construction site with a system that is mounted directly on the construction machinery. Because the biggest problem I see today in the construction or civil construction area is that we are missing data to optimize our processes. And collecting data is a very time-consuming process, and we have to wait till we have processed this data. We have to travel to the site, we have to collect it, and we try to automate all that with one single system. Because my opinion is that if we collect data with construction machinery, we can track all changes and all processes that happen on our site. And this results in increased efficiency and a complete documentation, because the machine that is doing the change on the site is actually documenting it at the same time. So what do? We collect data in real time with the machine. We create a digital twin of your construction site and provide your data in your desired format. Well, I know that really sounds amazing, but actually how do we do that? We do that by scanning the terrain or the environment with cameras and 3D scanners that can be mounted on your construction machine, here shown with an excavator. So we are continuously creating a 3D model of your site and elaborating how much cubic meters you move, of which material and where do you move it. And we do that with 3D scanners and cameras, and we calculate all that directly on the machine. Why do we do that on the machine? Because we can detect trucks and people in real time, and we just remove them from our point clouds. And with that, you get a more cleaner point cloud than you can ever create with a drone, because every object that is on the site is just removed by our process itself. And, of course, we also have a tablet where you can input data or parameters, but from now on, you don't need a tablet, because I know your cabinets are sometimes overloaded with 3, 4, 5, 6 screens. In the future, you can also control our system just with your smartphone, logging into a Wi-Fi, and then control your own system. So we collect all data on site, which means the operator can select which kind of material am I moving and where do I move it. So we calculate the cubic meters for you. How many cubic meters of gravel do I have, of sand, and where do I store it? And at the same time, you can decide how often we save your 3D models of your site. So we continuously scan and create a 3D model, and we store it in a specific time frame you want. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, whatever. And the operator can take georeference nodes directly on the site. So if suddenly a cable turns out of the soil, the operator can select to take a node, an image, and you in the office get directly informed in real time what happens out there. So yeah, we collect a lot of data, we post-process the data in real time, which is a funny joke, post-processing in real time, and we provide it to you. We provide it to you in 3D models. So you select the day and the time you want your own 3D model, and you just export it in a point cloud format or as a DXF, and then you can work further with it. These points cloud are already post-processed, so no trucks, no people inside. With that, you can get a very quick view in your current state of the site, or you can just go back in time and look how your site has looked. And we create your own little Google Street View of the site. So we take all the information we have and put it into a map. We show you the 3D models. We show you the single images at the different positions so you know where happens what. You also see the nodes in there. You can create geofences. You see several very cool informations in very, very fast in a very easy view. And we put it into graphs, in your own graphs. They're customizable. They are sizable in different sizes and the data you want. So you can show how many cubic meters are laying where, when did I move them, what did I move, and if you want to work further with them in an Excel, you just export one. So this puts all the information we collect in a very, very cool visualization. So to sum everything up, where does this help you? You centralize your management of multiple projects at one single spot. So you can manage several projects which are hundreds of kilometers away from you, from your office. You don't have waiting times because our system collects the data, post-processes it, and puts it into the cloud within seconds or minutes, depends on the size of your site. And the machine that works for you is also documenting it. So you don't lose data because the state is already done when your surveyor arrives at the site. So with all that, with all these parameters you can select, just imagine. Our system can create IFC or BIM files directly out of the machine. You don't have to merge several point clouds. You just use an SDX4D Vision, let it run while working, and you get a lot out of it. So I think this was a very cool teaser. We are not alone with our product. We have several distributors in Austria, Switzerland, and Germany. Come by, visit us at our booths. Outside at Nagelgruppe, there is a demo machine as well to look at it. And yeah, bring your construction site to the office thanks to smart construction machines with a Sodex system. Thank you for your attention.
Ja, Herr Pfefferkorn, ganz